You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Remer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's
Yes, it is. It is Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros radio show. Good morning and a fine how do you do to you.
It is a fabulous Fan Braggin Friday as we go into a commemorative weekend, where the American flags are all out everywhere,
right.
And we honor those that have served our country, and I love the patriotism that comes out on weekends like this.
Absolutely.
And so we think this could be a very special Fan Braggin Friday, too. If there's somebody that you want to recognize in your Fan Braggin stories, we will take that. It is Fan Braggin Friday, and the phone number is 855-FAN-BRAG. Say something nice about somebody else in business, and then we're going to give you a few minutes of free PR for your own company.
Kicking it off, like always, is Grace. Grace, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show. Very nice to have you with us.
Hi, guys. Happy Friday.
And to you as well. Grace, what's your Fan Braggin story today?
I'm giving some love to Laura Lee at Irresistibles. I went in there for the first time the other day when we had our event. I went in there early to get something, and she wasn't there yet, but her employee Claire was there, and she told me all about stuff in the store. I said I'd never been there, and she actually makes some of the jewelry in the store, and told me the whole background about that. So she's supporting local business within her business, and the coolest part, if people don't know out there, she's celebrating her sweet 16th birthday here in the month of May. And if you come in, she's got 16% off your total purchase between now and Memorial Day. And then she has other deals going on. And then she has her big birthday bash, which is on May 31st. And you'll receive a raffle ticket to win if you come and purchase anything between now and May 31st to win at her big birthday bash.
Well, Irresistibles is an adorable boutique in the streets of South Glen. If you've never been there, Laura and her team, they've got an incredible eye for detail.
You bet.
And they're incredibly helpful. They are members of the community, very involved in the community, and they are celebrating 16 years in business, which means lots of bargains and sales for all of us, too. So, Grace, I love that you had a great customer experience in there. She hosted an event for us, for our members of our advertisers earlier this week, and had a fun activity. Just fun. And it's fun when you get to know the members of the community, the shop owners. And, I think so often we want this quick little, I just want to order it online. I just want to do everything online. I've got an app for that. And we can do it all after hours and all of this. But when you actually walk in and face-to-face have an interaction with somebody, it's I don't know, there's an intrinsic value in there that
Absolutely.
you can't get anything online. And, in these local stores, knowing that you're giving back to the community, that those dollars you spend in those local stores stay here in our local community. And I was talking to somebody this week, and we say the money has to move around. You can't just keep it in our pocket and think we're doing anybody a favor. And so thank you so much for shopping at Irresistibles, Grace.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Grace, you know how this works. You say something nice about somebody else. We ask you to tell our listeners about what you do as well.
All right. Well, I help people lose weight, but not only lose weight, I help them gain health. I like to use the word gain because when you lose something, especially your weight, you're gaining a lot more, actually, and you'll learn that. I help people do that with Grace, through the Grace of Habits of Health, to keep it off for life.
I love that.
Yeah, and you know what? And it makes such a difference. We think it's just about the food and just about, eating celery, and it's not, right, Grace? There's so much more.
There's so much having to do with losing weight. People are just saying, I need to lose weight, I need to go to the gym, I need to eat healthier. I'm like, well, yes, but, let's dive deeper into that. What does that mean to you? What does that look like for you?
All right. So, but before we get to you, I forgot to give the contact information for Irresistible. So let me do that real quick. 2154 East Commons Avenue in Centennial. It's at the streets at South Glen there, right across from the what is oftentimes the skating rink and other times just a little park in the middle of the road there. The phone number to call, 303-660-8118. Shop Irresistibles.com is the website. And now, Grace, I apologize. Please tell us where we can contact you for more healthy decision-making in our lives.
Okay, yeah, no, totally fine. My number is 515-991-5334. Email is graceyourhealth@gmail.com, and you can find me most easily probably on the Extreme Customer Service Directory.
You can find her very easily on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. I have had some great feedback about your banner ad that is running on the website too. People love your face. So it's fabulous to have you kick off our Fan Braggin' Friday. Grace, thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
It's just that simple, folks. All you need to do is call 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724, and tell us who you love in business and why, and we'll give you a chance to shout out your business as well. We have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Deborah is up, and then Jim and Ruth are on the phone. We're going to hear from them as well. One line open, 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C² Computer Consulting. C² is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C² at 303-933-1113.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dan Denai, Chief Operating Officer with BioT Medical. At BioT, we've developed the safest, most effective way to balance your hormones. Unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams with many dangerous side effects, bioidentical, natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com to learn more. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, it's the right choice.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame the Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame the Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame the Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame the Art. It matters.
Lucky you, because you get to listen to the Laura Ingraham Show mornings on the legendary KLZ.
Hi, this is Coach Brew, John Brubaker, author of The Coach Approach. The Experienced Pros radio show offers so much value that I feel an obligation to share it with all my business associates. Stay in touch by downloading their mobile app for iPhone and Android.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros radio show.
Welcome back to this Memorial Day version of Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. And, of course, this hour is brought to you by Binkley IT. Design, implement, support, serving retailers and entrepreneurs with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
Binkley IT helps you solve the IT puzzle one piece at a time. Contact them at binkleyit.com or 720-254-1057.
You know, if you're calling on the line and you're getting a voicemail, we encourage you to just hang that up and call back. We know that the lines are full right now. Whenever somebody gets off the line or you anticipate them getting off, go ahead and start dialing then. Let's go back to the phones and all the way down to Scottsdale, Arizona, where Deborah is waiting. Deborah, welcome to the show.
Hi, Eric and Angel. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
And to you, too, Deborah.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you so much. You served our country, am I correct?
I did. United States Air Force, retired officer. Yes, I am.
Oh, well, thank you so much for what you do, and congratulations to you for all of that. That was probably a big, exciting part of your life, and I love that.
It was, and it was an honor and a privilege to serve our country.
Well, God bless you. Now, Deborah, what's your fan bragging story?
I am fan bragging about Travis. He was our waiter server at the Blue Agava. We had our Extreme Relationship E2 networking group there last night. And Travis did just such a wonderful job. I mean, of course, the food there is just awesome. The owner is Brian Johnson, and he just has a great restaurant. All the servers are good. I mean, Travis, and he's just right in there. I mean, he was timely with everything that we ordered. I mean, the food is delicious, and I mean, he didn't interrupt us too much, but he gave us what we needed, and it was just very friendly, smiles. I mean, just the perfect service that you want to have when you're having an event.
You know, you betcha. And it's always tough when you've got a group and an event that's going on for the servers to figure out, how do I mingle just enough to be available, but not enough to, not too much, so I'm interrupting, because there is a lot of conversation that goes on. And so I love it when you've got a server that's sensitive to that and pays attention to that. And the fact that they are hosting community events. I know a lot of times our business owners are always looking for great venues to host their business events at, networking events, and even social events, or even someplace to have a family event. And love that Blue Agave is, it just gives back to the community there in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes, it does, and it's amazing. So, yeah, they do a wonderful job.
So do you have contact information for them, please?
I do. They are at 7000 East Mayo Boulevard, Phoenix, Arizona, 85054. And their phone number is 480-419-6375.
All right, that's the Blue Agave Mexican Cantina in Phoenix, Arizona, 480-419-6375, or find them online at blueagavemexicancantina.com. Deborah, we love that, and not the first time we've heard about them. They do a great, great job. Now, will you share with our listeners, please, what you do for a living and how you can help them?
Yes, I have the wonderful privilege to be able to work with small business owners and as well multi-level marketers that are just tired of failing in business. They're in the NFL, the No Friends Left Club, and they're just not having success, not sure, don't know about the industry, really don't understand it, or even if they've been in it a while and just never had any success. Well, you know what? It's time to stop that. And so we have, through All-Star Success Alliance, ASA, a Getting Started coach, structured business coach, or structured leadership coach. We literally work with you, walk you through tools and resources and information to literally help get your business moving, help you get that personal growth and development you need personally to grow your business.
You know, it is so fabulous to have a resource, because I think as business owners, we often just kind of sit around scratching our head going, I don't know what else to do. And we don't reach out to people. And how silly is that? You know, whenever I hear somebody who's really struggling with their business and I ask them, some different questions, they haven't even reached out to find a resource. They're kind of just sitting there wallowing in their own sob story. And so, Deborah, I love that you call in every Friday and remind us of the resource that you provide and that you always offer a great customer service story. Tell our listeners how they can get involved with you.
Yes, they can reach me at www.asanetwork.biz, and my number is 602-568-0898.
602-568-0898. That's Deborah with All-Star Business Alliance. You know, we appreciate you, Deborah. You're so faithful that you're calling in. You truly are our kindness captain.
Oh, thank you so much. It is an honor and privilege, and I enjoy it so much.
Hey, enjoy the rest of the weekend, will you?
All right, I certainly will. I'll go party for you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's turn our attention to, now my phone says it's Jim and Ruth. Let's see if both of them are on the line. Jim and Ruth, are you there?
Yes,
morning,
we're both
Eric.
here. Hi.
Wow. All right. Okay. Now let's start off with saying thank you for calling the Experience Pros Radio Show. And one of you, tell us what your fan bragging story is.
Well, first of all, I got to say, great to see you guys both this past week, a couple times.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. And then I got to see some fun pictures of you in my inbox. I read your story this week of how the two of you met. Very
Kind of wild, huh?
Yeah. All right. So your story, or your fan bragging story.
Yes, this is Jay Alexander's restaurant, and we were interviewed there actually for somebody who's writing a book. So we got taken out to dinner, and it was a tremendous treat. This is a very busy, popular restaurant across the street from Park Meadows Mall on County Line Road. I'll give you the particulars in a minute. But we thought the food was excellent, large portions, delicious, as I said. I had prime rib sandwich, huge portion. And Ruth, what did you have?
I had a delicious blackened fish with a mango salsa on it.
Oh, that sounds so good.
And a really good service considering as busy as they were.
Okay, so you know what? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been to J. Alexander's, and they usually are pretty busy, and yet you still feel very paid attention to and not ignored. And love it when a restaurant, you know, a lot of times, you know, that they use that as an excuse of why they can't give good customer services because they're slammed.
I thought they were really attentive. That stood out to me, along with the size of the portion and the quality of the food. But she was so attentive considering it was a busy Friday night.
Well, they serve artichokes and my favorite, rattlesnake pasta. And I'll tell you what, a fantastic environment there.
That sounds a little scary here.
Oh, no.
You know, I think it's funny when Eric says I have a favorite, because I'm thinking, really, that's your favorite? Because anything that's in front of you, I think, is favorite.
So, all right. So let's go with this. Do you have contact information for Alexander's in Denver?
I do. They're at 9709 East County Line Road in Englewood. It's actually Lone Tree, really. And then the phone number is 303-708-8432.
303-708-8432. You can call the general manager, Ben Atley, and say, hey, we heard you on the radio, the Experience Pros Radio Show, and we'd like to come out and have some good food, great drinks, and great fellowship. Love that fan bragging story. Now, Ruth, tell us, please, if you will, what it is you folks do for a living and how you can help our listeners.
Well, thanks. Our company is called Energy for Life, and we help open the pathways to wellness so people have more energy for life. We do that with counseling and coaching and seminars and retreats. So we'd love to invite people to our Soulful Couples work that we're doing. And we've had a lot of requests for something for singles as well. So Tuesday night at Brio's in Cherry Creek, we're having an event called The Secrets of a Soulful Marriage for singles and couples. So we'd love to have you come by and visit with us at the Brio in Cherry Creek. And then we have a retreat coming up for committed couples in June 13th to the 15th in Winter Park.
Wow.
So you can find out all of this on energyforlife.us. That's our website.
Go to the events page and scroll down.
All right, energyforlife.us is where you can do that. And if people want to pick up the phone and call you guys direct, is there a number?
303-796-7004. We'd love to talk to them.
I love that. You know what? These days, marriage, and I think we kind of take it for granted that we just all have the tools that we need to have a long-lasting marriage. And Jim and Sharon, you guys have a tremendous story and a tremendous heart. So it's no coincidence that you guys are giving back to other couples.
Well,
and
you. Just
doing
one
what you do.
One important quick addition, and that is that on that retreat weekend, it's Father's Day, but people will be home in time to celebrate. So
all right.
Retreat's over at noon.
Good news. All right, Jim and Ruth, Sharon, thanks so much for the call. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
so much, guys.
All right, folks. When we come back, Rob Roy is next, and then Casper. We've got one line open. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Arthritis and gout sufferers, listen up. You don't have to resolve yourself to a lifetime of pain. Burt Middleton is a certified nutritional therapy consultant and a former gout sufferer. That's right, I said former gout sufferer. Whether you deal with rheumatoid arthritis or the most severe case of gout, Burt Middleton can and will help you kill the pain quickly and permanently. You need Burt Middleton, the gout killer. His nutritional and lifestyle solutions help you get the gout out. Check out thegoutkiller.com today or call Burt directly, 970-485-5955.
This is Angie Austin. Catch the good news with Angie Austin weekdays over on our sister station 810 KLVZ. Now back to the Experience Pros on KLZ 560, The Source.
Hi, this is Bob Berg, co-author of The Go-Giver. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Gonna soak up the sun. Gonna tell everyone to lighten up.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. It's Fan Braggin' Friday on this Memorial Day weekend.
It's brought to you by Binkley IT, where they design, implement, and support, serving retailers and entrepreneurs with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
You know, Binkley IT helps you solve that IT puzzle one piece at a time, no matter what size your business. Contact them at binkleyit.com. or give them a ring at 720-254-1057. Rob Roy is on the phone. Welcome back to the show, my friend.
Good morning, beautiful people. How are you?
You know, we're doing all right. It's Fan Braggin' Friday before a long weekend.
Long weekend. And bringing up that weekend, first and foremost, I want to thank all the veterans, service people out there, especially one in particular, my dad, Robert G. McKinney, who served in the 82nd Airborne stateside and the 11th Airborne over in Germany.
Wow.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what this is about, man.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Fortunately, he was right in between Korea and Vietnam, so he was able to come back to us.
Well, God bless him for his service. We appreciate that. Rob Roy, what's your fan bragging story today?
Well, one of my customers, PLM, that's Paul, Larry, Mary, Asphalt and Concrete. Alan Reeves is the owner over there. These guys just do an incredible job. They're commercial. They'll take care of your parking lot. You need to have your parking lot repaved. And they handle both, asphalt and concrete, because a lot of people are going to concrete now. So I just wanted to give a shout-out to Alan and PLM Concrete. You can reach them at 303-287-0777. They're out in Aurora.
Give that phone number one more time, please.
303-287-0777.
Oh, I love a good parking lot.
Amen.
You know what? We take those for granted.
They make the lines wide enough for a car,
Right.
That is funny. Yeah, they want to make a bigger parking lot. They just reline it and make those parking spots smaller. It seems.
Yeah. And then it's like, I can't get out of my car unless I crawl out the back hatch.
Well, it sounds like they're doing a great thing over there at PLM Asphalt and Concrete, 3313 Moline Street in Aurora, and the number again, 303-287-0777. Rob Roy, thank you so much for that fan brag. Please tell our listeners what you do for a living and how you can help them in their small business.
Hey, my job is to help people save money and improve their copier solutions. So we do copiers. And as I like to say, I provide good feelings and quality copier solutions that not only save you money, but are gluten-free.
Oh, thank goodness that you've got those gluten-free copiers these days.
Yeah, you got to watch that gluten.
You do. I mean, we got to watch it. It's in everything.
I know. It's because they got weed all over the place.
That's the truth. All right, so Copier Solutions with, of course, Toshiba Copiers, one of the finest brands in the copying document management solutions industry. Now, Rob Roy, where do we get a hold of you and find out if that's a good fit for us?
Well, I'm with North Star Digital Imaging, and you can reach me direct at 303-741-4738.
Give that number one more time.
All right, that's Rob Roy, North Star Digital Imaging, 303-741-4738.
Well, fantastic. And you are so much fun to work with, Rob Roy, because you're so honest and full of integrity. When somebody calls you and says, this is what I'm doing, you're going to help them find the right size, the right quantity, or the right,
solution.
Thank you, the right solution. You are the right solution.
I have my moments.
All right, Rob Roy. Thanks for the
guys.
call, man. Have a great weekend.
Love your show. Take care.
Right back at you. Casper is waiting for us. Casper, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hey, guys. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
And to you, too, Casper.
Now, Casper, if I remember correctly, you also served our country. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. 14.5 years Air Force.
Thank you so much for your service. We appreciate you.
You know how the different branches have their sayings, like the Army has the hoorah and Marines have signify.
Yes, sir.
Well, the Air Force has one too.
Do tell.
It's whoopee.
I don't believe that.
Okay, Casper, what's your fan bragging story?
I would think that would be Eric's.
Hey, now.
If that was Eric's, yeah.
I wanted to tell you about a saving guru. Her name is Elaine. She does a fantastic job with saving on just about anything. And her company is Saving with Elaine.
All right. What do you mean saving? Does she run a bank?
She does not run a bank, but she can help you save money that you put in the bank she has some amazing things. She actually has a system that she teaches people how to save on literally everything. the last thing that she did was she bought a laptop, brand new laptop, not refurbished or anything, Windows 8, for $12.
Come on.
I'm telling you.
Elaine at Saving with Elaine.
Yes, Saving with Elaine. She has a Facebook page. You can just look up Saving with Elaine on Facebook. She has some other great trainings as well. So I'm going to be working with her on some things. But man, she's got some great some great stories, but they're true on how she's helping people save all the time.
Grocery, online purchases, money-saving sites. She knows them all, and you can reach her. Do you have contact information?
I have a phone number. It's 720-477-0357.
Okay.
And her email is savingwithelaine@gmail.com.
All right, that's 720-477-0357. Savingwithelaine@gmail.com. Couldn't be easier than that. And love the fan brag. Okay. Who doesn't want to save money, right?
Right.
All right, so now...
And gluten-free money, too.
And gluten-free money.
Gluten-free money. Okay, see, it's catching.
It is catchy.
Casper, do us a favor now. Tell our listeners what you get to do for a living. Whoopee!
Whoopee! Absolutely. So I'm a sales enthusiast with Employer Essentials. So we help small business owners fall in love with their business, and we have a HAP E3 product solution that is off the chain. So it's HR, accounting, and payroll, and it's efficient, effective, and economical.
I like it. I like it a lot. And we think about some of the tools that as business owners, there's so much that we have to, so many hats that we tend to take on. And human resources and payroll and all of that is one of those things that we think we just automatically take on. But really, when you outsource it, you take such a burden off of your shoulders, and you do it with a company that is going to make sure you're in compliance with following all of the rules. And it's like one of those things. It's just a no-brainer for you when you've got somebody else handling all of that. So love that, Casper.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you try to do it yourself, you could probably get it done, but you may be overlooking some things that could cost you big time. So it's really imperative that you at least get someone to at least look at what you're doing and make sure you're doing it right.
Give some contact information, please.
Absolutely. So our phone number is 303-734-9436, and our website is employeressentials.com.
Employer Essentials. Go ahead.
Yes. And I just wanted to put a quick shout out to a meeting we're having this evening. We're having a tribal meeting, a home-based business tribal meeting this evening at the Innovation Pavilion here in the Denver market from 4 to 5. So we're helping small business owners really get a handle on their business.
All right. And so how would they get in touch with you for that?
They could just meet us. Well, they can go to Meetup and Meetup and do a search for HBB Tribe, and it's part of ERM. So if you're an ERM member, just go to the ERM.
I got an even better idea, Casper. Why don't you post that information on our Facebook wall?
Oh, I can do that.
That would be fantastic. That's where our listeners can go and find out all the details about tonight's event. Casper, thanks for the call, man. We appreciate you.
All right, you guys have an awesome gluten-free weekend.
Gluten-free weekend.
I can't promise.
Weekend. No, you're not going to.
I can't promise gluten-free weekend.
Okay, Eric's not going to go there.
Some of my ale has a little gluten in it. That's what I've heard. All right, we have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Bert's up next, and then comes Tony. We've got one line open, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Can you believe we're only half hour in? That's a lot of calls.
That is a lot of calls.
We'll be back after this.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Attention business owners. If you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff-it-up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
Bring your box of papers and electronics to be shredded for free on Saturday, June 7th in Highlands Ranch. If you have any old electronic gadgets or confidential documents you want to get rid of, you can do it for free on June 7th. Boy Scout Troop 4 of Littleton will be on hand to help and will be accepting donations of cash or non-perishable food. Each person is welcome to bring up to 3 copy boxes or 1 large trash bag of documents. The electronic items eligible for recycling include laptop and desktop computers, printers, copiers, phones, stereo equipment, fax machines, monitors, TVs, basically anything that plugs into the wall or runs on batteries, except for large appliances. Bring your stuff for the free shred on Saturday, June 7th from 9 a.m. until noon, 1745 Shea Center Drive in Highlands Ranch.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, Monday morning at 5, followed by the Laura Ingraham Show at 8 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Saturday, in the park, I think it was the 4th of July.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where this hour of the Fan Braggin Friday has been brought to you by Binkley IT, Design, Implement, and Support, serving retailers and entrepreneurs with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
Binkley IT helps you solve the IT puzzle one piece at a time. Contact them at binkleyit.com or 720-254-1057.
It is Fan Braggin Friday on a Memorial Day weekend. We're loving all the phone calls. Thank you so much for lifting up small business all across the city. Let's go to Bert. Bert, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hey, Angel and Eric. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Bert. Who you fan bragging about?
I am fan bragging about a company that I've been working with for the last several months to do something so fun, which I've been talking about a lot lately, and that is salsa.
Oh, I love salsa, especially on like a burrito. Oh, God, yum.
Yum. Yeah, well then, all right. On Tuesday night, you got to come over to Black Belt Salsa over on Overstreet, over at Overstreet Dance Studio, and come and learn how to salsa with us.
That's a different kind of salsa.
Well, no, it's not eating, Eric. It's dancing.
But you know what? I think you could do a little salsa. I think he's got the legs for it. What do you think, Bert?
Yeah, I think he's going to look real good doing salsa. You know, I think he's got the moves.
Bert, let's get back on track here. Black belt salsa, taking dance training to the next level. What in the world do they teach? I mean, they teach you salsa, how to dance salsa, like a little Ricky Martin thing?
That's exactly right. You know, on Tuesday nights, that's when we have our classes, and the classes go for about an hour and a half, and the first 15 minutes is called the Fundamental 15, and there are usually 40 or 50 people there, usually a lot of single people. My wife and I go. We're one of the few couples. But for the first 15 minutes, we learn a lot of cool stuff, and then we break up into our different belts, as in white belt and orange belt and yellow belt. And those are all the different grades of how advanced people are. So it doesn't matter how skilled you are or unskilled you are, there's always something for everybody. And the woman who created Black Belt Salsa, her name is Edie, the Salsa Freak. She makes it so much fun. It is just a blast. So I've been wanting for the last several weeks to do a big shout out for her and for Black Belt Salsa.
Okay, so Bert, what color is your belt?
I am just an orange belt. I moved from white belt to orange belt, and so that's taken a few.
And now, what
months
did you
for me,
have to
but
do to get from white to orange? What was
Swivel his hips.
what was the move that you had to conquer?
To make it really easy without going into too much technical jargon, you have to know how to do a right turn and a progressive right turn and a crossbody lead, and you need to know how to do a left turn, and that's kind of where it starts. But then all of the patterns become a little more involved, and you add on different pieces, and little by little you make it into orange and then to yellow. Pretty soon I'm going to be a yellow belt.
All right.
All right. Black Belt Salsa. Do you have contact information for them?
I'm in my car right now, but it's blackbeltsalsa.com.
It is blackbeltsalsa.com, and get this. Well, I was looking for their phone number, and I do not have it. It's not on their page.
But it is Black Belt
Salsa or blackbeltsystem.com. Either one gets you to the same place.
Fabulous. Well, how fun is that? Well, congratulations. And I know you and your wife love to go out and do a little dancing, and what a fun activity for the two of you to get together and do. I had no idea that it was so it was so involved. So we might have to go do some salsa dancing. We might have to do a fun experience with some of our Extreme Customer Service Directory members. How about that?
That sounds great.
That would be fun. All right. So sorry, Bert. Tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Well, I get to help people end the relentless pain of gout. I am the gout killer. And I'm also a certified nutritionist, and I used to have gout really, really bad, and then I started to learn what I needed to do to get over it, and I felt like I had a serious responsibility to mankind to let everybody know what I know, and I've learned more and more and become a nutritional therapist. And so I've developed all kinds of different informational products to help people that they can just go to my website and download. And I've helped people all over the world for the last 5 years to overcome their really painful form of arthritis.
All right, so what is that website, Bert?
That website is thegoutkiller.com, and also I'm easily found on the Extreme Customer Service Directory on Experience Pros, and my phone number is 970-485-5955.
I love it. I love it. You know, and you think about when you're living with something that is causing so much pain, you can't even imagine yourself doing something as fun as going salsa dancing. And this is part of the reason we love what Bert is doing. And he not only teaches it, he actually has lived this story and has lots of clients that he has helped just find relief for. So make sure you get in touch with Bert. Bert, thank you so much for connecting with us and telling us about Black Belt Salsa today.
You bet. Thank you. Thanks for doing what you do.
Absolutely. We're going to jump to Tony now. Tony, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Oh, sorry, Tony. I jumped the gun on my producer. I apologize. Tony, welcome to the show, man.
Well, hello, team. How are you guys today?
You know, the phone lines have just been swamped the whole time. This is so exciting. Thank you so much for sitting on hold and waiting to tell your fan bragging story. Who you bragging about?
Oh, you bet. We're going to have to, like, plug in our phones and stuff to stay charged while we hold.
I know. I've told people, you know, it used to be, you know, you would just call, and you had to say something nice about somebody else in business, and you would get a few minutes of free PR for your own company. And that in and of itself, I'll say something nice. That was kind of my thing that I do, and I get to have the free PR. Well, now it's going to cost you about 20 minutes of sitting on hold, and we have so many people that do. They participate and hang out and hang on the line and dial over and over again. But it is so worth it to say something nice. Kindness is so simple, and yet so unexpected. It's not our norm. It's not our routine. It doesn't come naturally, but it does here for the group. And anybody can call. We don't have there's no scripts. There's no, you don't have a schedule. You don't have an appointment. Anybody can call. You can just pick up the phone and dial 855-FAN-BRAG and say something nice about somebody else in business and lift them up today. It would mean so much to us.
Absolutely. Tony, what's your fan bragging story?
Today I want to brag about Paul Monax. He's the business leak detector. So I heard on your show yesterday talking about the fact that he had a seminar coming up, and so I kind of rescheduled things and went out to attend. And man, am I glad I did.
Yeah.
This guy knows his stuff. He has got a great little workshop put together that helps kind of give you a little different way of thinking about all the different things in your business. Specifically, this one was how to take your one-time customers and turn them into lifetime clients, which of course is right down the alley of Experience Pros University and some of the things we teach as well. So it was a great compliment to what we already know and love. But he added a few little gold nuggets, and I would advise anybody who is looking for ways to kind of plug holes in their leaky pipe, so to speak, to give Paul a call. A lot of times we don't realize there is a leak in our business. Well, Paul can come in and find them, and there are leaks, and he can help plug them. So Paul Monax, the business leak detector, highly recommend him as a tool in your toolbox for the success of your business.
I love that. Do you have contact information for Paul?
I do. You can find out more about the business leak detector at thebusinessleakdetector.com. And again, his name is Paul Monax. His phone number is 720-722-3671.
720-722-3671, and that's thebusinessleakdetector.com. Tony, I'm over time for a commercial break. Can you hold through the line for another couple minutes?
I will plug in the charger and hold.
I appreciate it, my friend. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more positive business talk and fan bragging stories. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
You make all kinds of plans for your business, but have you planned for the event that you may need long-term care? Did you know that you can have long-term care insurance that offers you tax advantages and a guaranteed rate of return? Walt Wilson is a licensed agent working in the financial services segment of the insurance industry, and he's a pro when it comes to long-term care. It only takes a moment to register for the next free webinar that could literally change your financial outlook. Visit privatepensiondesign.com today and click the LTC webinar tab.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Jason Lewis here, America's Mr. Right, and I found a new home in Denver on the Colorado Conservative, weeknights from 7 to 10 on KLZ 560, The Source.
Government affects so many aspects of our lives, and it's become so complicated that it's hard to keep track of everything that's happening. Most daily talk radio is either so divisive that women don't want to listen, or you don't have time to listen to 2 or 3 hours of it every day. We want to offer you a concise, easy-to-understand synopsis of the issues put into the context of what women like you care about and how you and your family are personally affected. We're calling our show Heart of the Matter because that's what we plan to do. Get to the core principles of each issue so you can choose for yourself what you believe. So please join me, Jill Vecchio, and my co-hosts, Kim Munson and Molly Vogt, for 2 fun hours of lively discussion every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Let's get to the heart of the matter on KLZ 560 The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
In the summertime when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. It is Fan Braggin Friday on this Memorial Day weekend, and Tony has been very patient on the phone. Tony, welcome back to the show.
Hey, guys. Well, good to be back with you.
Thank you so much for holding, Tony. Our phone lines are full if you are having trouble getting through. As soon as you hear somebody hang up, that's your clue to pick up the phone and dial 855-FAN-BRAG.
Yeah, now, we were talking about Paul Monak's The Leak Detector, theleakdetector.com. Thank you for that, Fan Brag. Now, Tony,
it was the business leak detector.
The business leak detector, apologize.
No, it's all good.
Please tell us now what you do for a living and how people can plug in.
Absolutely. And I know I got to be quick, but real quick, during the break, I used my calculator, and I found out how to earn at least $3,000 an hour.
Ooh.
Earn $3,000 an hour?
Yep, absolutely. Here's how you do it. You spend 20 minutes on hold to do a fan brag on the Experience Pros radio show.
You're going to have to connect the dots for our listeners.
Okay. Well, the PR that you get by calling in, bragging about somebody, and being able to get your business more visible on hold for that 20 minutes is worth at least that $1,000. So 20 minutes, there's 3 of those in an hour, $3,000.
You know, your math is not wrong. I think you're absolutely right on that. If you talk about the value of the advertising that you're given now, so take advantage of it, Tony, because you're going to get $0 if you don't start telling people what you do.
I'm going to do it. So I'm Tony with Extreme Relationship Management. We take the guessworking out of your networking. So we help people who are going to all these networking events and they're just not getting the results they want. We train them on a different way to network, a different mindset, so that they actually begin to get results from all of their networking efforts. They can find out more at extremerelationshipmanagement.com, or they can call us nationwide toll-free at 855-I-LIKE-ERM.
And we do like ERM. Get a lot of our listeners are participating and doing a lot of stuff with you guys, Tony. We hear good stuff. You bring an element to business growth and success that just hasn't ever been created before. So we love you, and you've got a great head for math, too.
Absolutely. 855-I-LIKE-ERM. Make sure you plug into the Extreme Relationship Management family. Tony, thanks for the call, man.
Thank you to our veterans. Have a great Memorial Weekend and gluten-free.
Gluten-free. Seems to be the theme going on here.
I know. Rob Roy from North Star Digital Imaging Copiers says that all of his copiers are gluten-free, and it has taken on to this is a gluten-free Fan Braggin' Friday.
There you go. I think the marketing is working. Walt, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show, my friend.
Good morning, Eric and Angel. How you guys are doing this great weekend start out, Memorial Day?
We are fantastic, Walt. It's Fan Braggin' Friday. That means it's the best day of the week, and we want to hear about your Fan Braggin' story.
Well, I mentioned to you several months ago, I think when my wife bought a new little scooter, that we had great service from a company, but they gave you good service, and I still want to keep saying they are a good company to work with, but the problem is we only had one key because it was a used scooter, and a scooter that is a Vespa, is Italian, has got little quirks in it, so it has a special code chip key. There's only one place in town that I know of that will make that key, and I'm going to fan brag about Ayers Front Range Lock and Key.
Ayers Front Range Lock and Key, the only place you can find the code for the Vespa scooter.
Correct. Not only that, they specialize in computer chips for a lot of motorcycles. They're about the only one in the state of Colorado. If somebody needs help duplicating the key or replacing the key for a motorcycle or a scooter, these are the experts in the field. Not only are they experts, they are reliable, they are mobile, they came to my wife's business, they're punctual, and they communicate well with you.
Well, you got to love that. Walt, we've got 2 minutes left. Let's give some contact information for them and then tell our listeners what you do.
www.ayerslockandkey.com.
Robert.
A-Y-E-R-S.
There you go.
Lockandkey.com. David Ayers is the son. Robert is the father. Phone number is 303-466-1841. Call them if you need help on anything. They not only do motorcycles, they do auto, home, and business too. Great company.
Love that. Love that. All right. Well, tell our listeners what you do for a living.
Well, I try to help people, educate people in a different way of thinking about retirement planning. We do the infinite banking concept, helping people to put money into a dividend-paying whole life policy that will return them a guaranteed rate, allow them to take money out at retirement tax-free, and give them the availability to use the money while they're putting money into it for other needs, such as financing cars, education. You can access your money anytime without penalties or government interference.
Guaranteed rate of return, access to your money. It all sounds so great. Where do people contact you?
Contact me at area code 303-798-6363. Website is privatepensiondesign.com. Privatepensiondesign.com.
303-798-6363. That's Walt Wilson with Private Pension by Design. Walt, you did it, man. You gave us a great fan brag for Ayers Front Range Lock and Key, and got your business in as well. We love doing business with you, man.
Thank you. Have a great Memorial Day, and thank all the veterans, and especially the ones who lost loved ones.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Walt. Well, that is our first hour of Fan Braggin', and I know that there's been a lot of issues going on around hail damage and with the storms these days, but we have some great resources for you on our Extreme Customer Service Directory. Look up Nyland's Collision Center, Hocoa. We've got roofing companies all there. You can find them at experiencepros.com.
Absolutely. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say thank you. When we return, Philip is up at the top of the hour. Your fan bragging stories as well. 855-FAN-BRAG.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KLZ 560.
Hey, it's Cheryl Garlock with the Denver Radio Real Estate Show, and on my next show, David Schmidt with Rocky Mountain Group will be my guest, and he's going to talk to us about home forensics, the evaluation of the integrity of the house. Hey, David, tell our listeners what they're going to learn when they tune in to us.
We're going to discuss forensic engineering and its value to a typical homeowner, which includes problematic soils along the Front Range and how these soils can affect foundations and the structure above.
Wow, that's great. Tune in to Denver Radio Real Estate every Saturday at 8 a.m. on 560 KLZ The Source, and we'll make you more informed about all things real estate.
Financial independence, wealth empowerment. Millions dream of it, few achieve it. Why? They follow the crowd. You'll only be wealthy once you know what the wealthy know. When you're tired of watching your retirement accounts waste away. Once you're ready for strong returns while preserving your principal, then you're ready for Heroes Talk Radio. Learn the secrets to planning a tax-free retirement income every Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. on KLZ 560 The Source. Call us now at 866-544-7755.
This is the legendary KLZ, AM 560, KLZ HD Denver, and online streaming at 560thesource.com. Since 1922, KLZ Denver.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm Kay Long. A bill to make it easier to fire incompetent Veterans Affairs employees getting blocked by Senate Democrats. The Blaze Radio's Tom Peace with reaction.
Florida Republican Senator Marco Rubio on Fox News telling Greta this delays accountability at the VA.
Today, if 100 senators had agreed, we could have sent this bill to the president, and next week when the preliminary investigation returns, Shinseki could have started firing people that weren't doing their jobs. Instead, we'll have a hearing in June, according to the chairman. It's just unacceptable.
Rubio, when asked why anyone would object to the VA secretary being able to fire someone who's not doing their job.
The argument was that they want to be fair to these executive employees, that they don't want some new secretary to be able to come in and start firing people. They want to make sure that they're protected. In essence, we want to give these bureaucrats protections that veterans don't have, and no one else has for that matter.
I'm Tom Peace, the Blaze News.
This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
Everyone is making the switch to the Blaze to make it their source for the truth. Why not make it your source for the truth? Make theblaze.com your homepage for news that the other outlets won't even touch. Subscribe to The Blaze TV at theblaze.com/TV or on Dish Network and get access to original programming like For the Record, the show that exposes what's really going on that the government doesn't want you to know. And Real News, the daily conversation on the topics of the day that matter most. Check out the Blaze Radio Network at theblaze.com/radio with original shows like Buck Sexton, The Morning Blaze with Doc Thompson, Pat and Stu, and Jay Severin. Or, if you need something to hold in your hands, subscribe to the Blaze magazine. So basically, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. This is the Blaze. Truth lives here. So just to recap, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. Find out all the ways at theblaze.com.
The Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560 The Source.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's...
Did you stub your toe?
No. I'm getting into the music.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You just got to get his little in there.
That's right.
It is Fan Braggin Friday. Well, we have had full phone lines for the entire last hour, and so thrilled to have so many people calling in and fan bragging, saying something nice about somebody else in business. You can complain a lot of places, and a lot of people do.
Yeah, they do.
But how fabulous is it when you've got a great experience to be able to share that and help those business owners just shine and thrive and lift them up. And once you do that, we give you a few minutes to tell our listeners how you can serve them.
Absolutely. And fan bragging is as easy as saying something nice about somebody, giving a recommendation, giving a referral. If you call the number 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and you get a recording, a voicemail, just hang up and try to call back again. We understand that so many people have been trying to call. Keep on trying. It's worth it. It really is. Tony, in our last hour, gave a mathematical equation. This is the way you can actually make $3,000 an hour.
Well, there you go. And
right?
So it is worthwhile. So keep calling, and if you need to, you can also post your stories on our Facebook wall.
Right.
Experience Pros has a Facebook wall. You can give a little shout out. We posted a picture of the American flag there today, celebrating Memorial Day with you.
You betcha. Let's go to Philip on the line. Philip, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show, my friend.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing fantastic, Philip. It's Memorial Day. It's Fan Bragging Friday, and you are on the line.
Well, I called to Fan Brag for Brakes Plus in Inglewood at 6620 South Dayton Street in Inglewood, 80111. I took my car there Tuesday for service because I was going to be driving quite a few miles on Wednesday, and I wanted to be sure. And number one, it's just an absolutely immaculate store, very clean, place to sit and wait. But the person that I know there is Lowell Baker, and his staff is amazing because I took my car in, said I need an oil change, and if you could just take a look at it because I'm going to be traveling, a lot of miles, and I want to make sure I'm not going to have any problems. I'm sitting, waiting. The gentleman that I was there came up to me, explained everything that was going on, that these are the things that we should do, these are the things that can wait, and just, very informative, not only with me, but other people within the store, because, you sit there and you listen, and every customer got the same exact service that I did, and just very, very impressed. I'm not used to that at a chain like that. So I was very, very impressed with their customer service, and just wanted to call and fan brag about them.
Well, we appreciate that. Absolutely. And you can fan brag about anybody. And I do think that sometimes we are shocked. When you've got a small company, the family owned, or everybody has worked there forever, or they've got ownership in it, then you kind of know that they're going to offer you extreme customer service. They've got skin in the game, right? But when you've got a national brand and they've hired employees and it's all over, does that customer service really translate? Does the customer care actually truly happen for everybody? Is it consistent? So love that they're taking care of you over at Brakes Plus, and that you had a safe road trip then as well. Am I right?
Yes, it was safe. It was long, but it was safe. Yeah.
Well, we love that. Let's that contact information again is 6620 South Dayton Street in Inglewood, 80111. Right. The phone number to call 720-400-8361. Again, 720-400-8361 to schedule your own appointment at this particular location in Inglewood of Brakes Plus Complete Auto Service. Now, Philip, what do you do for our listeners?
Well, actually, if you don't mind, I want to talk about something else. I have a by the numbers bookkeeping and accounting is my business. But today, it being Memorial Day weekend, unfortunately, I went and picked my daughter up at school and brought her home. But I found out the day after when I went and picked her up on Thursday. Unfortunately, and this will lead into why I want to say what I want to say. There was a young man that she went to school with that was killed on his way home in an automobile accident. And I'm calling today because we have a lot of people that do things on Facebook where they are doing movements about, positive and things like this. So I'm going to start something about recognizing our youth. We hear too many negative things about our youth in the news and the media, and I want to start doing positive things about our youth on Facebook, wherever. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I am going to start a positive movement about our young people, because this young man was a very good friend of my daughter's, and my daughter said he was a great young man, and it is just very sad that to hear this, but it inspires me to do great things for young people. Mm-hmm. If we don't put our time and our effort into our young people, then we have no future.
Well said, Philip. Let's give your contact information if people want to get behind you and work with you on this.
Yeah, I would love anybody that wants to get behind me and work with me on this. 720-837-0860. I'm looking to start something and helping young people and promoting young people out there, whether they're entrepreneurs or what they're doing. That's what I feel that is needed to do this weekend.
All right.
Thank you, Philip, for sharing that. That means so much to us, and glad that your daughter is home safe from college for the summer with you,
yep.
and that you came in and shared. You are Bookkeeper to the Stars. A lot of our members use by the numbers bookkeeping for their bookkeeping services, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you so much, Philip.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me share that. I really appreciate it very much.
You bet. Our condolences to the family and the friends of that young man. Folks, we have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Georgia is up, and then comes Nick. We've got one line open, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame Art. It matters.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz. At BioT Medical, we've developed the most effective way to balance your hormones. And unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams that come with many negative and dangerous side effects, bioidentical natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, the right choice, the safe choice.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Ugh. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event, ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C2 Computer Consulting. C2 is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C2 at 303-933-1113.
Jason Lewis here, America's Mr. Right, and I found a new home in Denver on the Colorado Conservative, weeknights from 7 to 10 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service on Facebook.com/ExperiencePros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Walking on sunshine.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. I hope you're walking on sunshine. It is Memorial Day weekend. It is Fan Braggin' Friday, and it is a good morning.
Well, it is fantastic to have so many people calling up and saying something nice about somebody else that they've done business with. Phone lines, again, are full. As soon as you hear somebody hang up, that's your clue. Dial 855-FAN-BRAG.
Georgia, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you with us.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Georgia, it's Fan Braggin' Friday. How else could we be? We're doing fantastic. What's your Fan Braggin' story, dear?
Well, I had the most heartwarming experience yesterday, so I thought I better call you guys today.
Please.
I was teaching a class at a place called Innovage, and they take care of the elderly. They have like day centers all over the city, and they take care of the elderly. And we, during the class, there was a tornado warning. And so we all had to go into an interior room and, and sit there for at least a half hour. And what happened was, there were staff and there were some of the clients there, like people in wheelchairs and elderly that were just having a hard time being cooped up like that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And all of a sudden, this one gentleman comes in, and he was the transportation manager. His name is Lonnie McGee. And he comes in, and he starts singing. And it was so cool because there was a woman next to me in the wheelchair, and I really thought she was asleep. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't moving at all. And he starts singing, and he always sings, he was singing, like, Amazing Grace, and If You're Saved, and you know it, clap your hands, that kind of stuff.
Right.
And she and all of the elderly started singing their hearts out.
Wow.
And their eyes got big. They started smiling. The woman next to me, her voice was just beautiful, And so I was chiming in for a little bit of volume to her voice so people could hear her. And oh my gosh, it was just the neatest experience. But that, it was like taking care of their customers in a really special way, I thought. I thought it was just beautiful.
So,
yeah, that is so touching.
And that's Innovage Elder Care. Innovage. And do you have contact information for them?
Yeah, I have the number of the center that I was at. It's myinnovage.org is the overall place. But I was at the Denver Center, which is on Louisiana and Broadway downtown.
Right.
And their number is 303-894-0144.
303-894-0144. And again, the company name is Innovage. You can find them at myinnovage.org and then choose the locations closest to you. I love the story, Georgia. It's heartwarming and uplifting.
Yeah, it really was. It was really a special time.
You know what? And that's and now you had a place to share it, and I'm so glad that you were able to share that with our listeners, Georgia. Thank you so much for the Fan Braggin' story. Now tell our listeners what you get to do.
Well, I was there because I do all of their CPR and first aid training for the company. So I was there doing a CPR class at the time, and that's what I do all over Denver. I have 6 instructors, and we travel all around and just give people training that they hate taking those regulatory classes. They really do sometimes. But then by the end of our class, they're like, "Oh, that was so much better."
I'm so glad.
I just love them.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right, so do you have some contact information that our listeners might be able to reach out to you for your training services?
Yeah, the best way is to just call me, 720-231-8351.
Give that number again.
That's 720-231-8351.
And that is Georgia. And the name of your company?
CPR Wiz.
CPR Wiz. Fantastic. Georgia, thank you so much for the call. We really appreciate you.
All right. Have a great weekend, you guys.
You betcha. Folks, got to take a quick break. When we come back, Nick is up, and then Jane. We've got one line open, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And remember, if you get a voicemail, simply hang up and wait for somebody to get off the line. We'll open that up for you, and we'd love to hear your Fan Braggin' stories as well.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Arthritis and gout sufferers, listen up. You don't have to resolve yourself to a lifetime of pain. Burt Middleton is a certified nutritional therapy consultant and a former gout sufferer. That's right, I said former gout sufferer. Whether you deal with rheumatoid arthritis or the most severe case of gout, Burt Middleton can and will help you kill the pain quickly and permanently. You need Burt Middleton, the gout killer. His nutritional and lifestyle solutions help you get the gout out. Check out thegoutkiller.com today or call Burt directly 970-485-5955.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Hi, everybody. It's me, America's Mr. Right. Jason Lewis. Join me weeknights at 7 for the Jason Lewis Show on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros radio show.
Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros radio show. You know, after a bunch of stormy weather days, it's nice to have sunshine, isn't it?
Oh, I'm solar powered, so I'm always thrilled with the sunshine.
Absolutely. We're going to will it into existence here on Fan Braggin Friday. And you know who brings the sunshine to the radio airwaves and to your home is Nick. Nick, welcome to the Experienced Pros radio show. Very nice to have you with us.
Hey, guys.
All right, so you're bringing us some sunshine, Nick?
I am, and there was no sunshine. Well, there was less sunshine in the studio yesterday without you, Angel. Just had to say that.
Oh, were you on the show yesterday, Nick? I missed it. Oh,
and we missed you.
Oh, I missed you. Well, shoot, I'll have to schedule you to come back again.
Well, I think that's in the plans.
All right. Well, good deal, Nick. What's your fan bragging story?
I got a huge fan brag. We did something really cool. So have you ever had a birthday party you had to plan and it was really hard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you have somebody that they're a little bit particular.
No, I wouldn't know anything about that, Nick.
Well,
Well, my wife turned 40 this last week.
Congratulations.
And well, it was fantastic. But what I wanted to fan brag about was we hired a personal chef to come out to the house. And we had one other couple come over. And it was the most amazing thing that I've ever experienced.
Oh, we must hear. Who is this personal chef?
Well, her name's Ami, and she is from France. And actually, she had just gotten back from France, and she's, award-winning, she was award-winning in my book. And but the menu that she put together was fantastic. We showed up at the house, and she already had hors d'oeuvres made. And then part of what I wanted to do was I wanted to be hands-on, because my wife is, she likes to cook and she likes to learn new things. And so she let us be a little bit hands-on in the kitchen with her. And it was just a fantastic experience. It's totally different than, just going downtown and going to a dinner downtown. And we were able to relax at the house and just have a fantastic, fantastic time.
What a clever idea, Nick. Now, did you come up with the idea, or did somebody kind of help you decide to do that?
Actually, there's a lot of these places you can go and take cooking classes, and I started looking into those, and, they've got their calendars online, and nothing really looked fantastic. And so then I started calling around for personal chefs, and we found Ami, and she was just a delight to have in the house, and to hear her story of coming to America. And she's got 5 kids, and heard about her family, and it was just the coolest thing.
All right, so where do we find information about Ami?
Well, I don't think Ami has a website, but you can call Ami, and she can tell you all about it. And her phone number is 303-859-8598.
303-859-8598. And Nick, you may be surprised, but I actually found her online. AmiCuisine.com.
That's right, Ami Cuisine.
AMICuisine.com. Everything is straightforward and simple as you take a look at gourmet catering here in Denver. Love this. Fantastic fan brag. Nick, tell our listeners, please, what you do for a living.
Well, I make houses look amazing, Eric.
It's true.
I own a company called Walls by Design, and we do interior and exterior painting right now. A lot of people are trying to get their outside painting as the snow has stopped falling.
I promise.
From your lips to God's ears.
Yes, I promise, or I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
All right. That's a deal.
Yeah. So, but that's what we do. We have artists that come out and paint your house, and we do a fantastic job. At least that's what our customers tell us, and we love doing it.
And you do. You just got a survey done, kind of a third party, and you do offer incredible customer service. And did you hear him? He says they hire artists that come out and paint your home. This isn't just I'm hiring a painter. There is a definite quality difference when you work with Walls by Design. Tell our listeners how they can get an appointment with you to come out and make their house more beautiful.
Well, the best way to get an appointment would be just call our main line, and that's 844-PAINT-COLORADO. Paint CO. So it's really easy. Or you can go to our website, wallsbydesign.com.
Wallsbydesign.com, 844-PAINT-CO, Paint Colorado. Love it. Love having you call on the show, and we'll get you back on the show so that Angel can hang out with you too.
That would be fantastic. You guys have a great weekend.
Thank you very much. Remember, if it snows, Denver, Nick will buy you a cup of coffee.
And if it doesn't snow, you can have your house painted.
See? That's a win-win-win.
Yeah, so no matter what, it's all good.
I love it. Let's go to Jane. Jane, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Eric. Happy to be here. And the sun is out. Yahoo!
Right? It's about time. The clouds are promising to cover some things, but it's good to see the sun from time to time. What's your fan bragging story, Jane?
Oh, I have to tell everybody about my friend Peter Bauer. He is, he's just this like money magic guy. He is a retirement fund rescue person, and people took big hits a few years ago, as you know, and he's got alternative places, one of real interest, and I basically gave him half my IRA, by the way, and it's in litigation funding, and the return is amazing. So anybody that wants a higher return on their retirement funds needs to talk to Peter.
All right. Do you have contact information?
I do. They can find him on LinkedIn at Peter S. Bauer, Bauer, or his phone number is 303-909-1622.
303-909-1622, and you can also find him listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory here at experiencepros.com. It doesn't surprise us to hear fantastic stories coming from the people that are members in our directory. We love that. Now, Jane.
Yeah, and he's a connecting guy extraordinaire, too.
Boy, isn't that the truth. Jane,
yeah.
you know how this works. You say something nice about somebody else, and we think that you're probably nice, too. So would you tell our listeners what you do for a living?
I would love to. I help people discover and live their innate life purpose and what they were meant to do, and how to translate that into their ideal work. And I do that through scientific hand analysis and purpose coaching. And it is scientific. It's really amazing stuff.
Hand analysis, like you can read my palm?
Yes, but it's not palm reading. There's no predictive element to it, so I can't tell anybody's fortune, but I can tell them their innate life purpose, how they were meant to make a difference in the world. I can identify their special gifts and talents. I can tell them what blocks and challenges may be keeping them from, really expressing that purpose with great joy, fulfillment, and success that everybody deserves. I mean, basically everything about who you are and why you're here is in your hands.
And didn't you say, I got to meet Jane at a networking event not too long ago, and she looked at my hand, and all the lines at our hand kind of match the nerves in our brains. Is that right?
Yes. The lines mimic the neural pathways in your brain.
Jane,
even neurologists are getting involved with this. Yes, Eric?
Jane, I'm just going to ask you right now, because you looked at Angel's hand, but you did not look at mine. Am I blocking Angel?
I don't know. I have to look at your hand.
Well, you looked at hers. You can tell what's blocking her. Am I blocking?
We didn't talk about my blocks.
No, we didn't. It was just a mini reading. I can just take a peek and look at a few things. But to do the real deal, I have to get full handprints, just like fingerprints, because we all get arrested so much we know how to do our fingerprints. But
gotcha.
It's the whole hand, and I can mail handprint kits out. So most of my clients I never even meet. It's done remotely and then by phone. So
this is fascinating. Will you give your contact information, please?
I would love to. My phone number is 303-828-8333. And please opt into my website at precisionwisdom.com.
precisionwisdom.com. The number again, 303-828-8333. Jane, thanks so much for the call. We appreciate hearing from you today.
Oh, my pleasure. Have a great weekend, you guys.
Cannot help it. It is Fan Braggin' Friday. It is Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be a fantastic weekend, I believe.
Oh, absolutely. I love hearing the tributes that some of our listeners have made to people that they know and love that have served our country. And it's Memorial Weekend. You're going to, hopefully you've got your flag out and your memorial on.
I love that. All right, we have to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get a call from Florida. Love that. And you're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Bring your box of papers and electronics to be shredded for free on Saturday, June 7th in Highlands Ranch. If you have any old electronic gadgets or confidential documents you want to get rid of, you can do it for free on June 7th. Boy Scout Troop 4 of Littleton will be on hand to help and will be accepting donations of cash or non-perishable food. Each person is welcome to bring up to 3 copy boxes or 1 large trash bag of documents. The electronic items eligible for recycling include laptop and desktop computers, printers, copiers, phones, stereo equipment, fax machines, monitors, TVs, basically anything that plugs into the wall or runs on batteries, except for large appliances. Bring your stuff for the free shred on Saturday, June 7th from 9 a.m. until noon, 1745 Shea Center Drive in Highlands Ranch.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know that it's all mine. Oh.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you with us today. Now, our next caller is no stranger to the airwaves, but she has relocated herself temporarily to Florida. Kimberly, welcome to the show.
Hello, Eric and Angel, and I won't be in Florida for long because I'm on my way to Atlanta.
Oh,
well, look at you! You're just like a little traveling girl these days. Are you driving, flying, planing, or all of it?
I flew to Tampa yesterday, and I'm road tripping back to Denver with my stepdaughter over Memorial Day weekend. Picked her up from college. We just said goodbye to the campus. The car is packed to the gills, and she's studying marine biology, so that is a pun intended.
I love that. All right. So, Kimberly, what's our fan bragging story today?
My fan bragging story today is about Laura Lee at Irresistibles. Tuesday night, as you know, we were there for the first Experience Pros XP event, and she really pulled out all the stops to make a very memorable experience for our advertisers and gold members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. She did her research, and she learned how to tie men's scarves. She's very well voiced and versed in tying women's scarves, as you know, Angel.
Yes.
And she put on a really nice show, giving us some demos, and then hosting a contest where our guests were able to compete for the best scarf tying. And Eric?
Yes, ma'am.
Your
Careful.
additional use of products in her store to create a really unique look for yourself was very much appreciated.
It was noticed.
I'll just say that.
Yes, ma'am.
So for anybody who's curious about what everyone looks like with their scarves tied so beautifully, you can go to the Experience Pros Facebook page where we have posted a photo album. But I just want to give all praise and homage to Laura. She has really unique events in her boutique, Irresistibles, at the streets of South Glen. and she does a great job. I've been fortunate enough to attend a couple of different events with different networking groups, South Metro Chamber, Camp Experience, and also the Experience Pros, as well as an event Cheryl Braunschweiger put on there. And she just really does a great job. And additional shout out to Purple Ginger 2, who caters the food. Purple Ginger 2, also a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Water to Wine made sure that there was beverages on hand to make the scarf tying fun. Yes. I'm looking at the pictures.
Also a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory.
Yeah, it was the first time we've actually started doing events just for our advertisers, and our friend Laura said she would host the very first one over at her store at Irresistibles and made sure we all had a fun activity going on. And what's interesting is Eric will participate and play along and do something, but then we're not allowed to talk about it. Like, we get in trouble because we mention it, and yet he was the one that did it. So
nobody's getting in trouble. Just wanted to offer a little discretion in the description. That's all.
Eric, who's your publicist?
You had to be there.
Eric, who's your publicist?
You are Kimberly.
Discretion is my middle name.
Absolutely. We're so grateful for that.
I didn't sign that document.
No, she did not, which is why I'm a little nervous here, Kimberly. So let's get back on track, if we will. Kimberly, first of all, let's give contact information, 303-660-8118 for Irresistibles at the streets at South Glen. The address is 2154 East Commons Avenue. You'll find them in the center there, near Mellow Mushroom and across from what in the wintertime is the ice rink. I don't know, what is it during summertime?
It's Summer Concert Series. It begins June 11th on Wednesday. I believe it's every Wednesday night. There are live concerts and literally across the street from Laura's store. So it's a fun thing to do. It's a family-friendly event. Bring your lawn chair, bring your picnic, and listen to some live music throughout the summer at the streets of South Glen. I
love that. Now, Kimberly, you already started to tip your hand on what you do for a living, but share some details with us, if you will, please.
I am Knockout Performance, which is a media and marketing strategy company. I work to make you visible through your digital footprint and enabling your public relations and social media to shine for all to see. And I am very blessed to be on the Extreme Customer Service team working with you, both in looking for businesses who truly belong in the Experience Pros Extreme Customer Service Directory and serving as your publicist.
You are so much fun for us to work with, Kimberly, and we do get to have a lot of fun. This is actually the second fan brag for Irresistibles. Today, she got our very first fan brag was for Irresistibles. So check them out. She is celebrating her 16th year in business, has lots of fun, 16 deals going on in her store. Go in and tell her you heard about her on the on Fan Braggin Friday. She will get a kick out of that. Darling, Kimberly, drive safe. Come home soon.
It's rather warm here, I'm just saying. But if you are a friend of mine and you go to my Facebook page, you will see that this morning I had my toes in the sand and my feet in the water. So I am a happy camper today.
I bet you are. Well, good for you.
Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.
Absolutely. Headed out to Atlanta. Beware of chiggers. Folks, we're going to jump to
Atlanta and then Elvis. So it's going to be a fun weekend.
Nice. We're going to jump to Adam. Adam has been waiting on the line. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show, my friend.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
We are just having so much fun listening to these fan bragging stories, kicking off Memorial Weekend. What's your fan bragging story, Adam?
Well, today I want to talk about For His Glory Christian Learning Center. It's a time of year, you hear about graduation a lot, but, I'm at a different place with my kids. My youngest is just finishing her last week of preschool, and next year she starts kindergarten.
Oh, my goodness. How precious is that?
I know, and it's been a little emotional because the person we've been blessed to work with, Miss Lisa Martinez, actually started working with our children about 7 years ago now when my son was looking for a daycare. He had just been diagnosed with something similar to leukemia, and while he was on chemotherapy, needed a daycare center that would be open to having him, and we found that was a momentous challenge. And she had worked with other children who had been on chemotherapy. She had experience, And while it's something that emotionally was very hard for her because it doesn't always have a positive ending, she took on the challenge and saw my son through his treatment and into his graduation into kindergarten. And now my youngest has gone through all the way from daycare through preschool with her and is now graduating on to kindergarten as well. So she's been just an amazing educator, an amazing caring person, loved and cared for my children as if virtually they were her own. I mean, it's been such an amazing experience. And beyond just that, she teaches my kids to speak Spanish. She teaches them numbers. They all are reading by the time they're graduating preschool to go into kindergarten.
Wow.
So they're coming in way ahead of some of these other kids, and it's just so many things that have come together to make this such a great experience.
Well, I love this story. For His Glory Christian Learning Center, do you have contact information for them?
I do. You can contact Miss Lisa at 720-377-7481. It's located at Alameda and virtually Alameda and Havana, and Alameda and Moline. She's working on a website, but she's more focused on the curriculum most times. So
Absolutely.
Just give her a call. She's looking for students for next school year as well, as a group of students along with my daughter are graduating. So there are openings available at a very caring, very valuable, very good educational learning center for children.
I love that. And you can hear that in your voice, Adam. And when we're looking for where are our children going to spend their days, spend all of their time, you want them to be in a nurturing environment. You don't want to be stressed out and worried about, the environment that they're in. And then when they're getting something even extra special in addition to that, it just warms our hearts. So what a fabulous fan, Bragg. Congratulations to you entering this new season of your life as your child goes into kindergarten. That's a pretty big deal.
It is, and it's exciting, and there is a sadness that I won't get to see her every morning because she's been a great person to work with as well.
All right. Thank you for the fan brag, Adam. Now tell our listeners what you get to do.
I help businesses to not have a personal relationship with the tax man by doing their payroll and their payroll taxes.
Oh, I like that. Well said.
All right, and how do you do that, and where do you work?
My company is Altitude Payroll. We work with the small business market here in Denver and nationwide, and we just make sure those paychecks arrive on time and all the taxes are paid on time. We're also doing some HR services, so for folks out there listening, if you don't have an employee handbook, we've got a great tool that we've just rolled out and would love to share more with you on.
Oh, I like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and especially these days, there's been some changes with the Colorado laws, with the onset of some new laws that have come on boards. Do you have a drug policy? Do you have, if you don't have this stuff in writing, it's really hard to enforce something down the road or say this is our policy when it's not written down. So having
exactly, it's not a policy if it's not in writing, and it's not enforceable from the state's labor view if it's not in writing. So we definitely want to help those business owners put together something efficient, cost-effective, and covers them to make sure that if they do have an unfortunate situation with an employee, that they as an employer aren't liable for anything they shouldn't be.
Absolutely. Adam, give your contact information if you will, please.
Absolutely. Anybody can call me at 720-505-4446 or email me at atemper@altitudepayroll.com.
Terrific fan brag. We love you, man. Thanks so much for the call.
Absolutely. And it's great to talk to you guys. Have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend.
We're going to do it. It is Fan Braggin' Friday on the Experience Pros radio show, and it is Memorial Day weekend. So one more segment. If you'd like to call the show, call now. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We'll do our very best to get you in and on the show with your Fan Braggin' stories, and tell us who you love as far as any of your veterans as well. We'll be back after this.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
It's time for you to take control of your money. If it's in a 401k, someone else is in charge. Getting a loan from yourself is not what you've always been taught, and it's not complicated. Pick up the phone and call Walt Wilson at Private Pension Design and ask him about the infinite banking concept at 303-550-2847. That's 303-550-2847. You can start learning more at privatepensiondesign.com. There are 10 videos and other tools to help you get out of debt without changing your cash flow or paying extra taxes. You've worked hard for the money you've saved. Learn how to keep more control of it at privatepensiondesign.com.
Hi, Bill McCormick here to thank you for making the Crawford Stand part of your day, and to let you know that now you can hear the stand on demand. Just go online to www.crawfordbroadcasting.com. Click on the stand button and look for the title of the commentary you want. You can then click on it to read, print, listen, or download as an MP3. This new service is for commentaries broadcast since the beginning of this year, and they're right there on the stand page at www.crawfordbroadcasting.com. The Crawford Stand is a public affairs presentation for God and country.
Self-governance is not a spectator sport. Grassroots Radio Colorado with Ken and Jason. Afternoons at 5 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Charlie, our producer, thank you so much for all the sunshine music, man. We appreciate you. It has been a wonderful Fan Braggin' Friday. Folks calling in from all over the place, and now we've got some time to read some from the Facebook.
Absolutely, and I like it. You know, I think a lot of times people know that they can fan brag any day of the week. You don't have to wait until Friday. You can post a fan brag on the Experience Pros Facebook page any single day of the week. And of course on Friday we always send out a little bit of a reminder. And so it's a great way if you can't actually make the phone call, if you're at work, you're at a place where you can't actually use the phone, you can still get your story out. And you can, even if you did fan brag, you can also repost your fan brag on our Facebook wall and tag the company that you're fan bragging about, because the love continues to just be spread out like fertilizer.
Absolutely, and good things grow when you fan brag, that's for sure. So one of the partners with the Experience Pros Radio Show, Chamber of Commerce at Highlands Ranch, has been also doing fan bragging for a very long time. And one of the fan bragging stories that came off their page is Danita wrote in and said, I had my hair done at P2 Studios in Highlands Ranch this week. I have one word for them. Wow! Not only are they great stylists, but they're also great at explaining the products they're using and why, and how I can get my hair to look the way that they make it. They make it look. When I had hair, it was always a frustration for me because I would go to the studio, they would style it, and then I could never repeat the style.
Really, you couldn't do that? I think for men's hair, I just assume there weren't a lot of options. Like it is what it is. She cuts it, and that's how it lays. But no, really, you had to work at it.
I feel your pain, Danita. But she says she highly recommends P2 Studios for both men and women, and fantastic fan brag. P2 Studios in Highlands Ranch, just next to the library there.
Yeah, I go there. They do my eyebrows, so.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I like it. I was just thinking I got to go back and get in. Ryan also posted. He just says, this is so cute. He says, 100% chiropractic all day long.
Oh, yeah.
That's his fan brag. 100% chiropractic all day long. Dr. Matt and Jessica Thompson are with 100% chiropractic. They're at County Line Road and University.
Yep.
Fun place to take your family for chiropractic services.
Those Simonsons, the Simonson Team Remax Professionals, they are fan bragging about Tammy Jacobellis with Mary Kay. She's an independent beauty consultant. She says she's a great partner. We met her several years ago through the Chamber of Commerce, and she is an amazing community partner for taking time to coach young girls on how to look and feel great, putting together over 100 baskets and delivering them on Mother's Day, several local nursing homes. If you want to know more about how you can look even better, Tammy is your gal. That's a fan brag about Tammy Jacobellis from Kristen and Dave Simonson at Simonson Team Remax Professionals.
All right. I can't find any other fan bragging stories on our Facebook page.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take a moment to talk about the weather, shall we? Sounds kind of funny.
It's been interesting weather, haven't we had?
It really has, and we've had front row seats as the weather seems to kind of form and start to rotate right around our offices here. We want to give a shout out to anybody listening because we know so many of you have been affected by the hail and whatnot. There are three companies that you need to know about and be aware of on our Extreme Customer Service Directory. First one is for your car. Nyland's Collision Center, the #1 best auto body shop in the entire state of Colorado, voted 3 times best body shop by you and in the Denver A list. Those folks over at Nyland's Collision can take great care of you. It's not perfect. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving.
You got to love that when somebody says that about your car. You can find them by calling 303-761-9219. Again, 303-761-9219. Nyland's Collision Center. Find them on our Extreme Customer Service Directory as well.
Indeed. And then anything, did you get hail damage on your home, your roof, your siding, any of that? A couple of different folks you need to know. You need to know Hocoa Denver.
They are a concierge home repair improvement contractor for contractors. So it's a contractor referral service. So if you're a member of the Homeowners Club of America, then you have exclusive vendor benefits and exclusive connection to all of those vendors for your home, roofing,
exterior,
everything,
lawn,
all under one place. And they'll even help you with wholesale pricing with some of your purchases as well. And you can find them at it's Hocoa, Hocoa, which is the Homeowner Club of America,
right.
But it's Hocoa Denver. So HOCOAdenver.com or call them at 303-906-2643.
And then there's Priority Restoration. Kent Brendan is over there working hard for you. 303-881-0547. Any of those storm damage, custom home repair, commercial construction, roofing. Listen, roofing. They can help you over there. And again, that number is 303-881-0547, priority-restoration.com. Those are the 3 members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory who can and will help you. And because they're on our directory, you're going to get extreme customer service.
I heard somebody say if they come knocking at your door, don't hire them.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful there. All right, folks, look at that. Time flies. We're having fun, and we have had a great Fan Bragging Friday today. Thank you so very much. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say thank you. Thanks for tuning in and participating, being our reason why. You really are. Give somebody a 20-second kiss now. It stands for kindness. Is so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.